Hey, cake lovers, welcome to another episode of 5 Questions, 5 Answers. In this episode, we'll be talking to Charlotte O'Kelly, who is the owner of Astrid Bakery. Astrid Bakery is a bakery, of course, in Muswell Hill, opened just over a year ago. And I remember when I saw it opening and I was following the whole build out and everything, and I was just like, I'm so excited to have another bakery that's in my neighborhood. Initially, there was a soft opening, and even at the soft opening, it was it was queue. There was a long queue down the street. I remember, and even now there are still queues. So the soft opening happened, and initially Astrid was only open. I think it was just at the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. But as time has gone on, it is open. I think every day, not Monday, but every other day apart from that. It's expanded greatly. And one thing that Astrid do is they also do these themed bake boxes. So Mother's Day, you get like you can buy like a themed box, Easter, Christmas. I bought a couple of Mother's Days boxes and also Christmas ones as well. Really, really good. So I'm so happy that Charlotte agreed to take part in 5 Questions, 5 Answers. So let's get into the episode. The first question I asked Charlotte was if she always worked at the storefront because she did bake from home and did these kind of breakfast boxes is what she was known for. So I asked her if the storefront was something that was always in her plan.
When I opened the little shop around the corner, it was to have a kitchen space so that I didn't have to work at home anymore. And I thought we might sell a few coffees and a couple of croissants, but mostly we'd be doing the delivery boxes. Obviously, it's all quite designed, and I did really enjoy the process of making it look beautiful. So maybe subconsciously I did, but that wasn't the intention with the first shop.
My next question to Charlotte was, how does she come up with fresh ideas? Because if you see the range of ideas, the range of pastries that Astrid produces, and you would just think, how did they come up with that idea? But somehow it really works. I just wondered what inspired her.
Ideas, lots of noise in the background. Coming up with ideas is the most fun and honestly easiest part of the whole business. There's just so much that's inspiring, from old recipes, new recipes, seasonal fruits, all the people that I work with, all the places I go, everything. It's just ideas come from everywhere. We all talk to each other all the time. We're all really collaborative in the bakery. We think about what's available, how much time have we got, what kind of, when do we want to finish the product, in the morning, or do we want that to be done before it goes in the prover? So there are just so many restrictions to take into account when we plan the product. And actually, I quite like having those boundaries to challenge us and come up with something that works for all of the parameters.
Astrid has actually expanded. They have a additional store. It's kind of an extension of Astrid, a couple of doors down, where you can buy bread and other items as well. And one question I asked her was what kind of impact she felt that having this extra space would have on the business.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's quite an unusual thing to do, obviously, to open two sort of parts of the same business so close together, only three shops away from each other. So that was something that, has caused a lot of sleepless nights and concern. We've been open in here now for 2 months. It's having an amazing effect on the business. We're seeing our customers just go to both shops. Some of them hack the system and come to this one now for coffee rather than standing in the queue next door. And they know they come here for the bread and the savoury stuff, and the sweet things next door is kind of how we've divided it to start off with. That'll probably change somewhat. But for now, I think people are they just get it. They're being really supportive about it. And so it's been a great effect on the business so far.
Another question I asked Charlotte: how do you balance everything? How do you do it? Because she has a family as well. So how do you balance, your family with running Astrid?
I mean, that's the eternal question, isn't it, for everybody who runs a business, and especially, I think, for women. I've got 4 children and a husband, and one business that's kind of 2 businesses. I've got my parents live far away. I've got loads of little nieces and nephews who I don't see nearly enough of. It's just a constant juggle. Honestly, work's sort of unseating everything else a little bit at the moment, but I do just try to give as much attention and time to everything else as I can when I can. And I get it wrong loads of times, and I just don't have any secret answer for that one, because that's the eternal question.
And finally, I asked Charlotte, what is her favourite sweet thing to eat apart from her own sweets?
I quite like, well, really, I don't eat that many, to be honest with you. If I was going for something from here, I would go for the carrot cake, which is a recipe that I've been making since I was 10 years old, and I used to make it on a Sunday afternoon at home, or cardamom bun or a plain croissant. Obviously, quite like chocolate, quite like Easter time, like a cream egg.
And that's it for Astrid Bakery. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, cake lovers.